Hi Aries, welcome to your August read. I got such a feeling of excitement in my chest while I was shuffling all of these decks for you, so I'm very excited to see what's coming in. All right, I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread. All the decks have been shuffled. I'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot from the main spread, Wild Reflections for clarifiers, and I'll be pulling a couple of oracle cards for you. Nice, we're starting with the Page of Cups crossed by the Magician. Interesting. 8 of Cups, the Fool, yup. And the Tower, yeah, big changes. This is awesome. 3 of Pentacles in your future, the Knight of Wands, the World, wow. 3 of Wands and the outcome. Your outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, if any of you watched the July reads, you might be aware that this was basically the star of the show for July. Big destiny energy around July. And from what I understand with the astrology, that's the theme going forward into August, to have it in your outcome. Major destiny moment for you, Aries. This is exciting, a big deal. All right, bottom of the deck, we've got the 4 of Swords. That's the energy overseeing the read, along with the 2 oracle cards that I'll pull now. Now, that 4 of Swords is a card of rest and recuperation, but it's also a card of meditation. And this might be the theme for you and the way to reconnect in with yourself as you're moving through this big transition. It's asking you to go quiet, go within. There'll be success for you. Weighing up your priorities. Don't get too stuck in old ways. Don't get too stuck if you need to make a decision. But if you do need to make a decision and you're struggling, go within. This guy's asleep, he's resting, and he has his hands in prayer position over his heart to receive the wisdom coming down from above. There's even the extra hidden message in the stained glass window saying that if you need to seek advice, go to someone you trust. Seek advice from someone who's been through this before and has experience, but even better, seek out the wisdom from your higher self, from your guides, from the universe. That will help you reconnect with your heart, your intuition, and keep you in alignment with your destiny. Okay, let's look at the oracle cards that I pulled for you. From our Enchanted Forest Oracle, you've got the Bridge. Believe in the infinite possibilities of the universe. Yes. I love that. That beautiful bridge over the river. That feels like a message to trust the universe to get you over those raging waters, through the calm moments, and allow you to be in that flow state. From the Spirit Animals Oracle, you got the gorgeous Puffin with Partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Yes, Aries, let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. There you go. Be that gorgeous little puffin. So cute. These are really interesting messages. So you've not only got the universe on your side, you've got people around you willing to support you and help you through this. Aries is a very independent, go-getting kind of soul. You've got that Fool in your recent past, indicating that. But this partnership card is saying that there are actually people around you who are on your side and want to help you out. And I'm seeing that in your cards as well, especially in your near future. But let's have a look at this spread from the beginning. So your recent past, there is some kind of new adventure you've already set out on. This is the start of a brand new cycle. You're full of optimism. There's a lot of hope. It's a very positive energy that I'm feeling from this. What I'm feeling, however, is that for some of you at least, possibly for most of you, it's not necessarily an external adventure. Because of the changes and this destiny flow that's coming in, for a lot of you, this new adventure is something that's happening within you. You've embarked on a new version of you, and it's starting to emerge into the world. It's you embracing you. What is it? Feel confident about being you. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. You are a joy bringer. I feel like that's what this Fool energy is. You're starting to genuinely accept yourself for who you are. You're embracing yourself. It's bringing joy back into your life, and by doing so, that joy is starting to emerge into the world, and people are seeing you as this beautiful joy bringer. This is beautiful energy, Aries. I'm very excited for you. In the heart of your spread, you have this awesome Page of Cups. Now, this is definitely coming straight after this Fool card because your heart is now open. You're ready to start something new. It's the same hopeful optimism that the Fool has with this open-hearted positivity. There may be an offer coming your way. It's very early stages, but it's like people are starting to see your heart and they're really loving this. This is a really beautiful, positive energy. I feel like you're starting to become very attractive to the people around you. It's not the Queen of Wands energy, which is a very Aryan energy, but this Page of Cups has a similar flavor in this read. That because you have all of this positivity and optimism and you're embracing yourself with such wholeheartedness, it's waking people up to you. People are starting to see you and recognize that, hey, this is someone I want to know. This is someone I want to be around. As I said, it's early stages. It's just starting to blossom. And with the Magician in your challenge position, I suspect there's a part of you that doesn't really trust that this is real, that this is actually happening, that you're actually manifesting this. I feel like because of the crazy energies that have been going on, there's a little part of you that has been uncharacteristically pessimistic. It's uncharacteristic because Aries usually has this positive outlook on life, but things have just been a little bit tough, a little bit stagnant. And you've sort of got into this habit possibly out of, and look, it may not be all of you, but with that Magician in that position, I just feel like for some of you at least, you may have started being just a little bit more cautious about accepting the positive things happening around you or within you. It's like you want to accept it and you're so grateful when the good things come your way, but there's a part of you holding back as though you believe it's all going to crumble. It's just too good to be true, and surely something is going to go wrong because things have just been not great for a while. This Magician is asking you to embrace your power, your magic, your ability to create your life. Again, it's asking you to believe in the infinite possibilities of the universe with that Bridge card. Things are shifting. The energy has started to change. It's already happening. So you can start to trust the people around you again. You can start to trust the good things that are coming your way. I'm feeling like this is more of a slow, steady, long-term projection of a positive outcome rather than the peaks and troughs and this general stagnancy that we've been going through lately. There's a big shift happening in the Aries collective. There's a big shift happening in the Piscean collective. I mean, for all of us, there's a huge shift happening. But for those two signs in particular, it feels like there's a real high level shift going on, and it's finally starting to manifest at this sort of material world level. So you can trust this Aries, take hold of that wand and change your life in the way that you want. Now, this is kind of crazy. To have the Tower in the crown of your read, it's almost saying the thing that you're trying to bring in, the thing that you're aiming for is a massive demolition of everything you know into something completely different. Not many people would want to be bringing in the Tower, but this feels like you're wanting to. I've just got this image of someone upending a chessboard with all the pieces on it and starting the game over. Like, that's the flavor I'm getting. There's some aspect of your life you just want a clean sweep to set everything off in a whole new direction. And underneath this is this desire to leave behind what no longer serves you. You've seen the way you've been going. You're now clear on what you don't want in your life, and you want to walk away. This is under the surface at the moment. It's sort of happening at the subconscious level. You are already walking away from what no longer serves you. It feels like being slightly impatient, Aries. It might not be happening fast enough. That's why that Tower is up there. It's like you want a dramatic shift. This Eight of Cups is saying it is actually happening. You're already changing quietly, gently within. At the subconscious level, things are already shifting. There's a sense of needing a bit of patience here, but also trusting that it's happening. Remember that Magician, you do have this wand. You can trust that you have this power to make this happen. Just be mindful that because that Tower is in your crown, it's like you're broadcasting to the universe that you want this dramatic shift. Because you're doing that, just make sure that this is genuinely what you want, because I feel like the universe is hearing you right now. So if you genuinely want this dramatic shift, then all is right with the world. If you're just wanting things to shift gently and quietly, then you might need to change what you're projecting to the universe. Just be mindful of what your thoughts are doing, what your subconscious thoughts are doing. Be conscious of what's happening in your dreams. Maybe keep a dream journal, because that will let you know what's going on at your subconscious level, because those subconscious broadcasts tend to reach the universe more fully than our conscious broadcasts. So make sure you know what you're asking the universe for. That's been a big theme through July as well. Make sure you know what you're asking for, because you'll probably get it. So make sure you want it. All right, in your near future, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is a very down-to-earth kind of energy. It's just the near future. This feels like a really positive step. Basically, it's bringing in this puffin energy, this partnership energy. It's asking you to embrace this new project, new endeavor that you're embarking on with the people around you. People want to connect with you. Remember with that Page of Cups there. Because you're probably not quite trusting this, I quite like that this Three of Pentacles is sort of the next step along this journey. You've started really big with the Fool. You've brought it back a little with Page of Cups, right back with the Three of Pentacles, and then you're moving forward. Huge way with the World and the Wheel of Fortune. But with this Three of Pentacles, this is asking you to stay open. Again, just like these two messages in here, stay open to people wanting to be a part of your world. Let them come in. Let yourself, even if it's just a tiptoe, let yourself tiptoe out into the world and work on something with the people around you. It's okay to be a student again if you want to start something new, some kind of new like evening class or a weekend cycling group or something just a little bit more practical and down to earth that connects you with other people. You're going through such big stuff right now. I feel like if you can ground and connect with other humans around you, you'll find your balance a bit more. It will just help you move through all of this energy. So that's one option to help ground you. The other one is obviously that Four of Swords, just taking time out, going within. This is actually another really good energy to utilize to check in with what's going on with that Tower. Going in meditation, speaking to your guides, listening to your dreams, maybe pulling your own tarot cards for yourself to see what might be going on below the surface, or what you actually deeply want before you actually ask the universe for it. But yes, so that Three of Pentacles, explore new projects, new hobbies, new work with the people around you. I feel like that would just be a nice step forward. Your current energies with this Knight of Wands, you are so ready to take action. You're ready to jump into this new adventure. This is a Knight of decisiveness. In this read, he feels like he's just ready for this adventure. He's determined to make this happen. This is a really positive energy. I feel like that's a bit why this Tower is up there. You're ready for this change. You're ready to jump forward into life again. You're ready for this stagnancy to end and to drive forward into whatever's awaiting you in the future. It's a very positive energy, a very Aryan energy. There's a lot of passion and vibrancy and a bit of fire in him. It's just an excitement in this. This is the kind of energy I was feeling when I was shuffling the cards. There's all of this excitement. It's like you can feel the change that's taking place in the energy around you, in the universe, in the heavens. There's a change going on and you're excited and you're ready to embrace it. It's a perfect way to move forward into this new change. It's awesome. The World card in your external factors is very powerful. This is the ending of a cycle and the starting of something new. I'm getting this sense that this card is not specifically for you. This is kind of telling me that the whole world is changing right now. And I got was immediately after I said that was, so I said, the whole world is changing right now. The words that came in immediately after that were, and you're at the front. You're on the front line of this. This is the Fool leading the charge. So this is the first card of the Major Arcana. This is the final card of the Major Arcana. You're out in front, leading the beginning of this brand new cycle that the world is undertaking. We are in this massive shift right now. And I think that's why you're so excited, because this is what you were born to do, Aries. You were born to take this lead. You know, each one of these guys is holding a wand of some kind in their hand. The Fool is using it to carry his load. the Magician it's essentially his wand, and he's bringing in, it's the as above, so below. He's bringing in this destiny, this fated time for us. And this Knight of Wands is leading the charge. This is you all over. You are ready to embrace the role that you were meant to have when you first came into this life. This is a big, big energy, this World card, for you in that position. I'm not sure I can say much more on this because I'm not reading for individuals, so I can't tell you how to meet this challenge or how to embrace it. I can only give you these hints so that you can stay open to the messages that are coming your way in your own life, because everyone's role is going to be different as we move forward. But you're doing all the right things. Enjoy this time, enjoy this role. And you're not alone in this. Remember that Three of Pentacles, the partnership with the Puffin, you do have support around you if at any time you need that. But you are on fire at the moment, Aries. This is so exciting. The Three of Wands and your hopes and fears. I mean, this is really kind of sweet. The fact that it's a 3, it's a very small minor arcana. You're ready for this new adventure, but it's like, it's the little one. His ships are about to come in. This is that looking out on the horizon, preparing for this brand new adventure and just getting excited about it. It's just, the reason I say it's so sweet is because it's a 3 and you've got the world underneath it. This is so much bigger than I think you can possibly imagine. It's a very Aryan read. There's this massive energy and massive potential, but then there's all of these little ones where you're just like ready to take small steps. So you've got the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and then you've got the Tower, the Fool, the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician. These massive, powerful energies. It's a bit like what I said with the Tower. Just be prepared for what you're asking the universe and be prepared for what is actually coming in. You believe you want this new adventure. Just know that you may not realize how big this is going to be. It's just because it's a 3. But look how positive it is. You've got 3 golden cards. This is the universal sun shining on you. And it ultimately is leading to this big, big moment of destiny. This wheel is turning. It is time to meet your destiny, Aries. This is a massive, massive read. I'm so excited. I can feel the excitement within you. This is the excitement that's building for August, and the potential of it is huge. So the main message I'm feeling right now before I pull the clarifiers is just to be prepared for how big this may be for some of you. For some of you, you may already be ready. You may already be going through massive transformations and it's not feeling like that big a deal. It's just for some of you, you may not expect the changes that are taking place and what this new adventure might actually mean for you. It just might be a little bit bigger than you might think, but just know that you are ready for this. You have this amazing Knight of Wands. You are this Magician, even if you're not believing it yet, and the universe is on your side. Believe in the infinite possibilities of the universe. It's built this bridge for you. You are ready. You are ready. I'm so excited, Aries. Okay. I am going to pull first on the Magician and the Page of Cups because I'd like to see if there's any more advice I can give you on how to navigate this new energy. Yeah, it's the Ace of Cups. It's a perfect companion to that Page of Cups. The universe has your back. It's offering you this new pearl, this new possibility for love and passion. Something that is really close to your heart is being offered to you right now. So stay open, receive this pearl. Don't hold yourself back just because you're doubting the validity of this or worried that it's not actually going to turn out as good as you hope. You just got the Judgment. This is a whole new beginning for you, Aries. Wow, the Judgment is a massive awakening. It's a huge spiritual awakening, and it's the birth of a new life. It's coming back to life from the dead, the angel calling the dead back to life in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. This is telling me this is key to your destiny line. Stay open to the possibilities that are coming your way, to the new beginnings that the universe is offering you, keeping your heart open and welcome in this dramatic awakening. Essentially, this judgment is saying that you can trust this. It's time to welcome in a new life, to step out of this stagnant old energy and embrace life with the fullest of passions and the fullest heart, because wonderful things are coming in. Oh, right. Interesting. You got the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, this is saying it's okay to take your time with this, because you have likely been in an energy that's just felt a bit stagnant. This Knight of Pentacles is saying that it's okay to take your time to awaken, to open your heart. You don't need to jump into something immediately. You're allowed to make sure all the details are finalized, that you know exactly where you're going before you even take your first step. You can check and recheck everything before you start on this new adventure, before you open your heart to someone or to something new. That seems to be the message the cards are saying. It's okay. You don't have to embrace everything all at once. It's a very Aryan trait to do that. But I feel like you're being a little bit more cautious, which is obviously why that Magician is in that challenge position there. And I feel like it's actually going to be more beneficial for you if you do take your time with this. It's very much underlining to open your heart, to embrace this new love that's coming your way, these new offers, this new life that's awakening within you. But it's also saying it's okay to go nice and slow with it. And by doing so, it will actually have the space and the time to go deeper and to put down strong roots and be lasting. Essentially with this card, it's saying that you're not going to get lost if you go nice and slow. You won't veer off the track if you make sure you're following the route that you've made on your map. I hope that makes sense. Right. I'd like to pull on the Knight of Wands. I was going to pull on the Tower, but I feel like I've said everything I can say about it. I feel like I've completed that story. Whereas the Knight of Wands, I feel like there's a little bit more I can offer just in terms of advice, how to navigate this energy that you're riding in right now. Got the Seven of Cups, because the Knight of Wands is quite a different energy to that Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady and patient. The Knight of Wands is excited and ready for adventure. So obviously the Seven of Cups just popped out there. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords. Sorry, too many there. Okay, so what I'm sensing is with that Seven of Cups, it's basically saying you have a lot of options. As this Knight of Wands, there are many directions you could take, many adventures you could have, all these cups available to you. What these cards are asking with this Ace of Swords, and now you've got this beautiful Hermit card, it's asking you to be certain about what you want. It's actually responding to that Tower. I nearly pulled on the Tower. I felt like I'd said enough. These cards clarifying this Knight of Wands are basically clarifying that Tower as well. It's the same message. Make sure you know what you want. Make sure you know where you want to go as this Knight of Wands, what adventure you want to have before setting out. One of the messages of the Seven of Cups is the castles in the sky. You know, you don't want to be chasing something only to find it's not actually what you wanted after all. You do have the universe on your side here. That Ace of Swords is the universe saying you can receive clarity from above if you take the time with this Hermit to connect in with your heart and with that higher wisdom. Take time out. It's part of this Four of Swords energy. Go within, take time out, connect in with that higher wisdom. It feels like it's going to be an interesting month for you, Aries. There's a lot of energy driving you forward, but it's asking you to go very quiet and still to connect in with the higher wisdom and get into your flow, which I mentioned with that Bridge card, in order to ensure you're heading in the right direction, that you're utilizing all of this energy that you have and all this energy being driven into you by the universe to move in the right direction. You don't want to go off chasing fantasies and not actually achieve the outcome that you want, because you'll just have to backtrack. That's why this Knight of Pentacles is there too. You don't want to veer off course just because you're full of excitement and just want to get things moving. Make sure you take the time to tune into your higher wisdom, connect in with your heart, and figure out exactly where it is that you're heading before you head off. This feels like it's too important to rush in on impulse, This is a big deal with that Judgment card, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a lot of importance being placed on this time. So make sure there's no recklessness, there's no... Okay, the Fool energy. It's the Fool who needs to watch his step. There's so much positivity here, but he does risk falling off the edge of the cliff if he's not paying attention. These cards are all basically saying, pay attention, tune into the universe, tune into your heart, figure out what you want and where you want to direct your energy. Because where you want to direct your energy is what you're going to bring in. If you're focusing, and I'm sort of talking metaphorically, obviously, but to put it in a more practical sense, if all your attention in your downtime is focused on a whole lot of negative news, if you're doom scrolling, that's the energy you're going to bring into your life. That's the kind of stuff you're going to attract. So this is where I'm talking about to be mindful of where your focus is, where your attention is being driven, because the universe is going to respond in kind. I mean, that's always the case, but in this month in particular, it seems to be emphasized. So make sure, it's just like with the Tower that I was saying, make sure you know what you're putting out there, because you'll get back what you put out. This Magician, you've probably not felt like you've been particularly in control of your life lately. It's just been a funny energy. This Magician is telling me in this challenge position, you have the wand again. This is back in your hands, so you need to take charge. You need to decide where you're putting your energy, where you're putting your focus and attention, because that's the way your energy, your life is going to start moving as we move through this month and going forward. This is such a pivotal time, that Wheel of Fortune in your outcome. So really pay attention to what you're attracting into your life. I feel like this is a real pivot point. This can be where the rest of your life starts from, especially with that Fool card. Okay, I'm going to pull on the World card. I feel like I need to leave that Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, everyone's going to be different. It's going to mean something different for each person. With the World card, with the Aries collective leading the charge for everybody, I feel like I need a little bit more information there for you. What is it going to look like? What do you need to know? How do you navigate this? Okay, the Nine of Wands, yeah. Take time out when you need it. This is the card of the Wounded Warrior. So it's probably not going to be the easiest journey for you if you're kind of the one calling in the love for everybody as that King of Cups. Interesting. So yeah, you might need to just take time out to restore your energy. I feel like that's going to be very, very important for you. You're going to have times where you are in that Knight of Wands energy. You feel like you're so passionate and have so much energy. It's going to be unlimited. And then you might feel suddenly like you're sort of crashing. Like you just need some time out to recenter and reconnect with yourself. That Nine of Wands and that Four of Swords are both very important to help you restore your energy and reconnect back in with your heart. You've also, remember, you've got the people around you who can support you when you need it. But that King of Cups, you're bringing the love in. Focus on the love, on the heart energy, on staying emotionally balanced through the storm. That's what that King of Cups is. He weathers the storms of emotions with a real sense of calm and balance. So yes, you're very passionate, but when things are going crazy around you, find that emotional balance. Stay calm and centered and move from your heart space. Focus on love. Try to avoid the doom scrolling. Try to avoid paying attention to the negativity around you and stay centered in your heart, which is why you may need to take time out every now and then, because it can get exhausting if you're fighting a lot of external battles. So reconnect in with your heart. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. That is a card of self-sufficiency, independence, standing on your own 2 feet and staying really grounded in who you are and where you've come from. This feels to me like it's reflecting this partnership energy, this puffin. Accept yourself and your colourful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. That's sort of what I'm feeling from this Nine of Pentacles, is this sense of just accepting yourself as yourself, embracing who you are, loving your life and staying grounded, because The grounding will actually help connect you in with your heart. There's so much passion and energy around, and such big energies with those major arcana. So if you can stay grounded, it's like you've already built a world around you that makes you feel grounded and content and safe. And it's that space. It doesn't need to be a big world. It can be something very small. You could feel safe in your bedroom doing your own little things. Whatever it is, wherever you feel the most you on your own when you need that time out. Find that space to reconnect back in with your heart and find your emotional balance to navigate this massive cycle shift and this position that you've been put in to lead the charge on this situation, on this new destiny moment. It's quite a big deal. And look, you got another 4 at the bottom of the deck. It's the 4 of Cups with the Devil. And the World is under there as well, the 6 of Pentacles. These are some interesting energies. I'm almost getting the sense that this is because this world is part of this external factors, and I just pulled on this external factors to ask how you navigate this. This is almost showing me what's going to be happening around you. I feel like, interestingly, I got the word apathy with this 4 of Cups. I feel like there's going to be a lot of temptations and obviously those negative habits and patterns and addictions and all of that sort of stuff that is the very lower level energy in the world. And the 6 of Pentacles, in this case, it feels like the universe is trying to shower you with blessings to help you navigate this external energy as this cycle is shifting with that World card. So you've got the support, you've got the universal support. Believe in the infinite possibilities of the universe. They are here to support you and to help you stay calm and balanced while the apathy and those negative energies, those lower level energies, hover around you. The big message with that 4 of Cups is, of course, to keep your heart open to the universe offering you that cup. Okay, let me pull 3 final message cards for you, Aries. This is a huge read. I knew I was feeling excitement for a reason. I'm glad it showed up in the cards. Big time for you. We all knew that this year was going to be a big one. And it seems to be ramping right up as we head into the second half. Okay, I just had the Devil pop its face out. So that Devil energy is going to be around. As those higher level energies increase, the lower level energies will try to counter it. It's that law of opposites. So just stay steady, stay connected with your heart, stay grounded. And again, take your time as much as you need. I'm going to just poke that Judgment face out there because, yeah, you're coming back to life again. Okay, we've got the Empress. Beautiful. Oh, and of course, this 4 of Cups with that Ace of Cups up there, you already have the Ace of Cups here. So it's just reminding you to stay open to this universe, bringing in that new heart energy, those new love offers, promising you passion and joy and love. Stay open to that. And speaking of the Ace of Cups, okay, we now have 3 references to the Ace of Cups, including 2 Ace of Cups cards and that 4 of Cups with the Ace in there. This is amazing. The Empress of the Ace of Cups, so much love, so much yin energy, that feminine, passionate energy. The Empress is about birthing something new into the world. This is a big, okay, this one just flipped out. The Chariot. You have so many major arcana, Aries. This is insane. And so many aces. You've just got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. Starting a new adventure. Absolutely. With that King. I love this. This is so cool. This is universal support all over the place. Believe in the infinite possibilities of the universe with that bridge. Card after card, you have so many aces. They're all saying the universe is here to support you. This is a planting of a seed, this Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like that's what this whole read is. We're planting a seed for you to slowly, step by step, awaken to the fact that you are leading this charge. You're bringing in this powerful, gentle, creative energy as this Empress. You're bringing in this universal love as well. I almost feel like, so the universe is supporting you, but I almost feel like you're becoming a gateway to allow the universe to bring this love in to the world. It's the counteracting of that Devil energy that was trying to come out. that was under here somewhere. There we go. This is the universe's answer to that lower level energy. This is you opening yourself up to being this channel for the universe to share that infinite love that we all are at our core. And this Chariot, I mean, all the way through, I was saying you can take your time with this. You've got a lot of that passion and energy, but you're allowed to take your time, and it's better if you do, to make sure you know exactly where you're going and what you want, and to ground yourself and take time out. This Chariot is saying you've got the reins here, and you might need to charge forward at some point. But it's the same message of you need to know where you're going, because you need to direct these Sphinx. They can pull in two different directions. You need to know where you want to go so that you can steer them straight. You don't want them to run wild and take you off. Again, you don't want to veer off this track. You want to know exactly where you want to go. And the way you're going to know that is by connecting in with your heart and grounding yourself, connecting yourself with that Empress energy. This is also about creativity, the Empress. So one of the ways you can ground yourself is by doing something creative, whatever it is that brings you joy. That Nine of Pentacles, something that opens your heart up, connects you with that higher level love. And you're in charge here. I feel like this Chariot is affirming that Magician card. Even though there's been doubt in you that you're in charge of your life, this Chariot card is saying you are. This is in your hands now. You get to steer your own vessel, so make sure you know where you want to go. Okay, look, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. It's a huge read. It's a huge time, and I'm very excited for you. I don't even know what to expect next. If you guys are all going to start ruling the world and leading everyone around you, it's going to be an incredible time. Who better to be in charge than Aries? Keep that beautiful, happy, open, optimistic energy of that Fool, but just make sure you know where you're going. Thanks, Aries.